Hi everybody, Angie here, coming on to do card 13 of Schnucki Arts hashtag full deck challenge 2 project, where we collage on a playing card using the prompts that she provides for us each week or when she provides them. And she posted a prompt for card number 13, so I thought I'd go ahead and get that done with you guys. And so we are on the Big King, one suit complete. All right, let's see what we got here. For this card we have to use botanical of some sort, fabric, label, and some type of texture on this card. So lo and behold, I've been working with a lot of fabrics and trims and laces and stuff recently, so I have a lot on my desk. So I just gathered up some pieces. I have, for botanicals, I have this stamped vanilla. It's a vanilla stamp that I stamped on a piece of lightweight cotton, and this is white one. And then I also have some here, different ones that I stamped on this colored, like a muslin, cotton muslin kind of thing. So I don't know which one I want to use. Can't fit them all because, you know, we're working with a smaller space. And then I had this as well. That was on my desk, but I'll probably use one of these for my botanicals. But I have a choice. That's a good thing. We have something to work with. Okay. So then for fabric, I'm going to use this pretty piece of fabric. This is just a scrap piece that I had on my desk. This comes from an old kind of vintagey blouse that I cut up. Okay, so I'm going to use that. For a label, I have several. I just grabbed a couple in different colors. I have, excuse me, one with some brown and then some black and some red and some green. So find one of those. And then for texture, I brought in a piece of cheesecloth, and I also have some other scrap fabrics that maybe I can incorporate. They all kind of have the vintage colors, the browns and the greens and botanicals. So between that, I should be able to come up hopefully with something. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm going to use some wet glue, and normally I would put some tissue paper or something down first, but since we're going to have the texture and the multiple layers, I'm going to try and work without it this week. Okay, and see what we can come up with. And probably my glue is dried out because it doesn't look like I closed it when I got done with it last time. See if we can peel off that bit of dried glue there and open that up. Please excuse me if I'm sniffling and sneezing. My allergies are kicking up today, pretty heavy. I have already taken 2 allergy pills, and believe me, if I take any more, I'm going to be knocked out. So I don't want to take any more. Okay, I'm trying to find a glue that works here, guys. We use this one. Okay, so what I'm thinking to start with is I would lay this down over the entirety of the card. And normally I like to leave a little bit of the card exposed, but this is such a sheer fabric and thin, I think we can still see, and just depending on the placement of the other items, I think we'll be okay. But I do like to leave a little corner or a little piece of the card exposed when I can. I try to, but we'll see. If I cover it up, I cover it up. It's not a big deal. It's just my preference. It's not something that's required by any means. It's just something that I like to do. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Very feminine and very nice. Okay. And that's going to take a bit to dry, but I think we could still keep working because we're going to be layering. So I think we'll be all right as long as I be careful. Okay, that's good for another day. Get that out of the way. All right, now I think I'm kind of drawn to this because just the colors I think go really well. I think if I use this, it's just going to be too much white. I could bring in some ink. And then the green is always nice. We could use that as like a focal element. I think I like this one. Let me see which one I want to use though. I'll use this one since I've already fringed it all the way around. I was working on that. I was doing some stamping and some cutting. And when I have some downtime, I usually sit there and just kind of fringe them all. So that one's already ready to go. So let's use that. Okay. So I've got the fabric. And I've got the botanical. Now I need a label and some texture. So this should be pretty quick and easy. So for my texture, I think we'll just, I don't want to put that down because it's still kind of wet until I know the placement. Just kind of work that around a little bit. Have it peeking out here and there. Okay, I like that. And then that's just bending because the glue is wet, of course. But we'll work that out. Okay, I feel like this needs a little stability. What do I have? Oh, you know what? What if I just use this? It's like the same size. Let's do that. Excuse me. Pardon me for that, guys. My apologies. And I feel like I want to glue it. So, glue it. I'm already gluing it. Duh. Sew it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to bring my sewing machine up, guys. I like that though. I think it would look better with some stitches. And I have this. I love that polka dot. I don't know. Maybe just a hint of it peeking out or something. Or overlaying. Even. That would look cute. Let me just cut a piece off here. Since it's already done in zigzag, I'll just use my zigzag scissors. And I'm just going to cut a little bit off. We're just going to see how that will look. Maybe along the edge. Maybe we need the zigzag on all the way around. I don't know. Well, that's definitely texture, isn't it? Or do we want to do... take it a step further and layer that. Let's see. I kind of want it just right there in that blank space. Might be too much red going on, huh? Trying to think here. Let's see. We still gotta get the label on there. see which color I want to use. I'm going to have brown thread. I don't think the green one goes. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to bring my sewing machine up, guys, because I'm not going to be able to get past the next step until I stitch this. So I'm going to just push this to the side, and I'm going to just do a quick stitching right around the edges there. I've got it right here. I've got stuff everywhere. Okay, make a little room. It'll just take a quick second, guys, okay? Might want to turn the volume down for just a moment. And I think I have a zigzag stitch on there. I'm not even sure. Oh, something's going on there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something got jammed on me. Well, that's not good. Okay. Gotta pivot a little bit here, guys. I'm not gonna worry about trying to mess with that right now. I'll figure that out off camera. Okay, let's see then. All right, I think I'm gonna use, I think I like that little bit of pop of red. Maybe, and I like a little bit of the text on there. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut this in half. No, I don't like that now. Maybe if I slant this a little bit. Okay, I like that. So we're gonna go with that. If I can figure out my sewing machine, what's wrong with it, get it working, I may go around and do some stitching. I don't know. Off camera, of course. I won't hold you guys up for that portion, but I think my bobbin is jammed of some sort. Okay. So if I tilt this a little. Okay, I like that. And what else do we need? So I got the botanical, I've got the fabric, I've got the label, and we've got the texture. Okay. No, for some reason I want to see. No. I feel like it needs something, I just don't know what. All right, let's put this down. I'm going to use glossy accents for this. I was going to stitch it, but that's not going to work for us right now. And I think I will just tilt this a little bit. that's down. Trim these off a little. Okay. I wonder, I have somewhere. Oh, that's red. Have a Sharpie here. Maybe I can do some faux stitching around the edges. That's not gonna work either. Well, guys, that's not gonna work either. That pen is dry. Yeah, I think that's nice stitching or something. Or maybe something right down here. I have some bling here close by. That flower would look pretty, but it's too bulky. Do we just finish it off with that? I have some Tim Holtz little tidbits here also. Okay, well that's going to be it for this one, guys. I would have preferred to do the stitching, but that just wasn't in the cards for today. Okay, so we'll call this a wrap. Save these things for another day. And there is my card 13 for the Full Deck Challenge 2. Okay, I've got botanical, I've got the fabric underneath, I've got 2 labels, and for the texture I used the cheesecloth. Okay, and then we build from there. We've got some other layers there, so there's definitely some texture. I would have liked to have the thread, but that's okay. We've got the little strands from the cheesecloth peeking out here and there, and the texture from the fabric, if you could see that. Can you see? That kind of adds a little texture as well. Okay, so okay, that is my make. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you liked the project for today. If you'd like to follow along, it is hashtag Full Deck Challenge 2, hosted by Shanuki Arts. Okay, until next video, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.